Good evening, my fellow students, lecturers, and corporate representatives. Thank you for coming. My name is Felipe Matei, and today I would like to talk about my company, Hope everyone can pronounce it by now. It's French. It's not Anyway, we are a software company, but we also produce hardware. We target education institutions, such as this university. We provide various types of support. Today, we were here to present to you because we know how much the students struggle because they have so many things to worry about, so many different aspects of the university. I mean, you come to a lecture, you have your notes, you have your books, you have so many tools, you have so many pens, clothing device. You also need help, you have to see your future. You have to go to the PSO, to the registry office, to the accommodation office. You also have to go to the student union, you have to, so many things you have to do. So, because you know this, we came here, and what I'd like to ask you, what if we could join all those aspects into one single device? Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce to you the A4. A4 is a thin, comfortably easy to use, intuitive device. What it does basically, it joins all the aspects you have in the university into one single device. And it is extremely necessary, and it is amazing how in the 21st century we still don't have anything like that operating in universities. For example, in lectures, you need to access your notes, you need to take notes, and you have to organize them. With A4, you can just, you go into a lecture, and automatically the slides appear in front of you. You can take your notes and you save them, and they're organized for you, so you don't have to worry about it. Also, it gives you more access to all the services in the university. So for example, registry is there, it's in the machine. You need accommodation, it's in the machine. And if you have to develop your assignments, you have to submit them, everything you go through that. You also have the benefit for the organization. Because the university has more control over all these students. You can track how well you perform. You can also know where you are if you are taking the lectures. So you can predict possible bad outcomes of the exam before they arrive. Now I would like to invite my marketing director to talk a little bit about this.
Hi, I'm Andrew. I'm going to talk a little bit about the technical side of the A4. Essentially, the A4 uses a modified Linux operating system focusing on ease, functionality, and sustainability. It uses a wide range of applications which can be changed to suit the user's needs. So, for example, an electronic engineering student, if he wants to do some circuit design, he can upload some circuit design software like PSpice, or perhaps a music student could use something like a tablet or whatever they need to use to write their music on, or maybe a business management student who can use, say, like a word processing software to write whatever they write. As far as I'm aware, they don't do much work. But anyways, I'd also like to talk a little bit about the hardware side of things. The A4 is it's quite powerful in terms of its specifications. It runs off a 1.8 gigahertz processor with 1 gig of RAM and also a 70 gigabyte flash internal memory storage. So that allows for easy access and seamless access to the application. It also incorporates a touchscreen, which allows a sort of new and innovative way to manipulate your notes. And these are the reasons why I believe the A4 will succeed in the academic institutions across not only the UK, but maybe the world. Let's make paper history. Introduce the A4. Any questions?
That sounds good. Oh, before the presentation, I came here to ask something to you, otherwise what would you present me? And the amount I have to ask, for me it's a lot of money, but comparing to the other projects, not that much. It's £100,000 investment. and you would expect to triple your money by 3 years.
What percentage do you get?
Oh, sorry.
30%.
Yes. Questions?
How many years are you going to sell in the first 3 years? What are you aiming for?
Okay, just 25.
Hi, I'm Mervyn. I'm the financial director of Unlimited, and I'm going to talk to you about the sales projection. In the 3-year period, we're aiming to introduce the product and the service into 10 universities, which means around 40,000 units to be sold and 10 contracts for the service. We sell the service for £20,000 for the licensing, and the product cost, it has a retail price of £200, and £15 is profit to us. Talking about profit, in the first year, unfortunately, because we developed the product, we have around £400,000 loss. In the second year, we start having profit of around £200,000. In the third year, we hit £1 million profit. Now, if you make the calculations with your 30% stake of the company, after we pay the loan, you can have a return of around £270,000 in the end of the third year, which is actually almost tripling your money in only 3 years.
And you can certainly assume this reliable business because there's increasing trend in moving all type of, actually not only teaching systems, but moving everything into the technological side, having technological solutions helping us. For example, just last week, for our unlucky or lucky, came the iPad from Apple, which is basically almost the same thing. Of course, we target universities, our scope is completely different, but it shows there is this increasing trend. So this might not be coming out now, but it's certainly coming.
And the market
in the future
is almost huge, because there are 116 universities and higher education schools in the UK, and if we start moving in other countries, then
I love the software idea. I think the software idea is superb. I worry about the hardware because of the cost.
we are a
Some of
software
the numbers
company.
you need to make these things profitable.
well, the materials cost £125, and then we need another £25 per A4 for shipping and construction. However, these costs will fall if we increase production after the 3 years period. We're
not building the hardware from scratch. We're building,
Yes,
we're buying the components separately and just assembling it in, say, a factory in China, because that way it reduces the costs. No, we reduce the costs on the overall production of the device. If you look at an e-book or a netbook, they're incredibly expensive. They are.
Where do you see the most amount of your development time being taken?
The first.
In terms of which part? Is it the software on the A4? Is it the server software, or is it?
Well, as a requirement, because of our strategy, we have to develop the service first. Because the hardware is the least significant bit. It's just the interface. We could use another type of product, but we chose to make our own hardware because we already have this technology exists, so we just have to assemble, and also it is more suitable. But the main effort would be to develop the service because it has to come out first and be pre-sold and then we sell.
So the service, what does the service entail?
Well, first you have to create an infrastructure in the university because it's not only a device. You're going to create a whole teaching system. So for example, once you apply to University of Surrey, University of Surrey adopts the A4 teaching method, which includes all this interaction, all this interaction.
You picked one department to start off with in the EE department. Is it a fundamental change to the way that
not really. The lecturers don't have to adapt at all. They just have to learn how to use the screen, which they don't really have. And
do any of the lecturers still write notes?
they can.
Well, yeah, we've got one, our maths teacher who writes ridiculously fast. He's pretty old-fashioned.
Some of them use PowerPoint.
Yes, they do.
But many of them actually change the slides after the presentation during the lecture.
Yes, and we made a survey with students.